Hey everyone, Doug MPA back with another video. Let's file this one under not shocked because this article says here's why women spend 526,000 more than men over their lifetimes. So let's just do a little bit of background real quick. The average woman in the United States makes about $36,700. You can Google that. The average man makes about 48,000. Women make about 80% of the consumer decisions in the United States. So women spend most of the money. Men spend about 20% because one of the biggest differences between men and women is women buy pretty much everything. Men will focus on one thing with their money. So if they're into cars, they'll buy a bunch of car parts, have a bunch of cars in the front yard. If they're into guns, they'll buy a bunch of guns. If they're into video games, they'll buy a bunch of video games. If they're into sports, they'll buy their team's jersey, but that's it. But women buy everything else. Let's get into this article, okay? Here's why women spend 526,000 more than men over their lifetimes. They try to say the pink tax, the extra money women are routinely charged across a number of categories, blah, blah, blah. So they have the different categories: personal care products, women, home ownership, feminine care products, clothing accessories, and beauty products, and healthcare. Okay, this is how they group it. So women spend $132,000 more on personal care products, 24,000 more in home ownership. Oh, okay. I would have thought it would be more than that. $1,920 on feminine care products, $1,500 more on clothing. Oh, that's not that much either. I've seen women spend a lot of money on clothes, but I guess us guys, we get up there too. $300,000 on beauty products. That doesn't shock me at all. If you, the whole anti-aging industry is all about beauty products to make women look younger. $66,954 on healthcare for a total of $526,374. Put in the comments what you think about this. Do you think that there's a pink tax, and why? I think that there's a pink tax only because women deal with it. See, men, we won't deal with anything that's male being charged more money. We're not going to deal with that because we're going to vote with our dollars and just not pay for it. This goes on about the pink tax. Yeah. So let's put things into context here. Think about the average woman making $36,700 a year and spending $526,374 more in her lifetime than the average man that makes about $47,000 a year. Guys, do you take this into consideration when you're looking for a significant other? Because you have to factor in a woman's spending habits. Women are going to spend more than men, and you have to consider that when you're looking for a significant other. Women are going to spend your money and her money, okay? Don't get caught in the trap of your money is the house money and then her money is her money, because that's how that $526,374 is going to get spent. And make sure to be able to, when you're early in your relationship, to have an avenue to be able to talk about finances, because Kevin Samuels always talked about shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. And a lot of it women will use sign language, especially when it comes to conversations having to do with serious things like finances. Stay cognizant of finances at the beginning of your relationship and while you're in it and as you're moving towards a serious relationship or marriage. Include in your masculine frame the ability to be able to have these conversations, because not talking about it, you'll get to your significant other, your wife or girlfriend, spending this amount of money. And I think that one of the current trends with men and women in pop culture, especially in the messaging to keep us single, is for women, is to get women to be able to spend this amount of money. I honestly believe if a woman has a good man in her life, she won't spend this amount of money because the guy is going up to that woman and saying, you don't need these things right here. How much do you actually need to spend in personal care products? How much do you have to actually spend in beauty products? And they don't, well, the people that profit off of men and women being apart, they want women to spend all this and more. So in the comments, tell me what you think. Have you ever been with a woman who has bad financial habits? Have you ever tried to have a conversation with your significant other about finances and they use shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to shy away from that conversation? This is Doug MPA. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching my video. I'll catch you on the next one.